What is up guys, Michael here and welcome back to another video. Today is a pretty cool video. It's something I'm actually quite excited about because I've been using a plugin to actually solve this problem and the latest update of Lightroom has solved it for me. So if you're like me, when you add a preset and all of a sudden it's just way too overwhelming in the photo, you kind of get a little bit annoyed. And then you kind of have to go through all the Lightroom settings, every panel, and painstakingly reduce each one until you kind of get the look that you are actually going for. Something like the preset, but a little bit less. Well, with the latest update from Lightroom, you don't have to do that anymore. So let's roll intro and get right into Lightroom. Alright, welcome into Lightroom everybody, and for the first photo we're going to be looking at the photo that I took of Bianca. If you guys want to see how I took this photo, there will be a link I think right above my head right now, so you can go check that out. But first, check out this video. So as you guys can see right now, there has been no settings applied to this photo, no preset, no nothing. So we are going to be working on a raw photo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one of my presets. These presets are available for purchase, so if you want to pick some of them up, you can check them down in the link below. And they are currently on sale, so I definitely recommend that. So the first preset we're going to be looking at in this photo is Gym Bunny. Now as you guys can see, this is a little bit too much. The vignette's too much. It's so dark. You can barely see her face now. It's just all the focus is here in the chest area. But suddenly, over here on the left hand side, you will see a new slider available. Now this is pretty cool. This slider controls the amount of preset that is applied. What is really cool about this slider is now I can reduce the amount that is actually being applied to this photo without actually touching the side. So because I really love what it's doing to the skin, I just think what it's doing to the whole photo is a bit much. So all you have to do is drag this down a little bit, and I think around about 20%, I'm very happy with that. So let's check it out. So before, after, it's the same preset, just a little bit lighter. Now I'm still very happy with the colors, and I think it really suits the photo, but it's not as overwhelming as it once was. Now the same can be said if you want to go the other direction, and that's a bit rough. I don't really like it because I like very contrasty photos, and the more I add, as you guys can see, it goes a little bit to the extreme, and that's just not something I enjoy. Around 20%, the fact that I can reduce it now is just, that is exactly what I wanted it for. And now I don't have to use the plugins anymore, and the plugin I was using, if you were interested in that, is called Fader. Now what this does better than Fader is the preset's still applied, but I personally can still adjust the settings of this preset. So it's still the same settings, just reduced. And that is a fantastic addition to Lightroom. So let's look at another photo, for example. This photo is a little bit darker, a little bit moodier. We shot this in a gym with Dev, and I think I want to use the meathead preset on this photo. Very cool, still love the colors. I think all it does right now is makes the photo a little bit more dark, and I don't really like that. I don't like the fact that the photo is now becoming a little bit unrecognizable in the background. So again, we can just reduce this amount a little bit, and I think around about 65, 70, I think I'll be happy with it there. Again, before, after, before, after. I still don't think a lot of people are going to be adding it to the extreme. This now just looks like a hot mess. It's like upping the saturation slider, and I'm not really happy with that. Nobody should be upping the saturation slider to 100%. So yeah, I think this is going to be mainly used for reducing presets, not adding more of the same preset, because yeah, it looks a little bit rough. So that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a little bit of a shorter one, but it's just one slider, so there isn't too much to cover. What do you guys think about this new addition to Lightroom? I'm very happy with it. This is something that it's needed for a while. I've been using Fader for so long, and Fader wasn't really a true workaround that I wanted, but it was the closest thing I could get to what I was looking for. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to thumbs up, don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on this whole thing, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you guys are looking for some presets, they're also down in the link below. So for now, cheers guys, bye.